action. There's a real powerful message, to the viewership that these issues still are out there.
Yeah.
We still have 300,000 cases of traumatic brain injuries.
It's shameful the way we do not take care of veterans. I mean, we send these young people into harm's way, and like you say, traumatic brain injury, PTSD, and risking their lives, risking life and limb, and they come back and they have to struggle to get what benefits and support and everything that they're told they're entitled to by taking these risks.
Yeah, but things like what Max is doing is bringing it to the forefront. Where can we see this?
It's available on iTunes. It's available on Amazon. Those are probably the best places to find it right now.
Okay, and how long has it been out?
It was released in January of last year, but we're still driving traffic to it. We're trying to the more eyes we get on this movie, the more we can help our veterans.
And what is it like then to take a topic like that, pretty tough topic, pretty intense topic, and a lot of moving parts to it, and now you're writing it, and you're producing it, and you're directing it?
Never again.
Never again?
Never again.
Why?
No,
Why do you say that, Max?
This is what happened. I had a very big actor attached to play the lead, a very big director attached, a very big DP attached. And when we got the money to do it, everybody was working. And my partner went, buddy, you're up, and so but it actually was the best thing for the film, because I knew the story, I cared, and we got to tell the exact story that I had in my head for so many years.
Yeah. And you're the star of this film.
You're in the movie, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm in the movie.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a great story that's part of this film that I'll tell you really quick. So we had a young actor from New Mexico. We were going to cast a Navy guy out of Hollywood for this role, to play Marine. And our local casting woman said, "You've got to meet Luis Bordenada." And so he came in and he auditioned and he blew us away. He was fantastic.
Just a natural.
And so he looks at me and my producer and he goes, "Look, guys, even if you don't cast me in this role, I want to thank you for what you're doing. My dad was a vet. I was a vet. I was in the Army. I jumped out of an airplane. My canopy didn't deploy. I hit the ground. I bounced, and I survived."
No kidding.
It took him. Oh, it's an incredible story. So we had veterans. We hired him. When we hired him, he was living out of his car.
This gentleman,
the guy whose canopy didn't open, who survived.
Yeah, 10 years it took him to get his benefits, not to. So he really had the experience, the struggle with getting his medical. There was a lot.
He had the human
story.
A lot to
talk about. Yeah. So we got, this veteran's career jump-started. We got him off his feet financially. We gave him a big start, and that was real kind of wonderful hard food. And we had veterans on the other side of the camera, too. So.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, I want to see this movie now.
I'm up for it right now.
I want to see it today.
Hey, let's just shut down the show. Let's just go watch
well, I
it.
get Amazon. I have that service, so I'm going to... It's definitely there?
Yeah.
It's on Amazon and iTunes.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Have you suffered or been injured by someone else's negligence? When you need a legal team that will stand up for what is right, won't give up the fight and obtain justice, call 818-886-6600. Mandel Trial Lawyers specializes in personal injury cases of all types. Whether it's a car accident, product or premises liability, dog bite, or a catastrophic injury, Mandel Trial Lawyers are there for you when the fight is worth it. Call now for your free consultation. 818-886-6600. Let the scales of justice tip in your favor.
So if you had to pick, a favorite legal TV or a show or a movie that you've either been involved with, like NCIS or something like that, or that you just, watch yourself, what would it be?
Well, I'm going to give you one that was one of my favorites because I had buddies on it. So Jerry Orbach was a good buddy of mine. Chris Noth is a very good friend of mine. So yeah, Law and Order. I'm gonna but
good guys.
Good guys.
Yeah. So Law and Order is the pick.
Yeah. It's old school. And,
man. Look, we're LA Law, okay? That's how old we are.
And how about a movie?
Oh, boy. A legal film.
Sure.
Well, do you remember The Lincoln Lawyer? Did you see that?
Of course.
Matthew McConaughey.
Matthew McConaughey. And oddly,
yeah,
I may have some news for you later. I'll have to come back and tell you.
Okay.
A bit of gossip. Anyhow, so they're
share with the listeners later.
They're turning that into a TV series.
Sweet.
And I like that movie. I'm with you on that. I was mentioning that to Rob off air. About Lincoln Lawyer.
Yeah, it was a good film.
I couldn't figure out why they were calling it The Lincoln Lawyer.
He was in a Lincoln.
But then, of course, me, stupid, I finally realized, okay, the guy's cruising around in a Lincoln. And
that's his office.
Yeah,
his office is the Lincoln car.
We kind of had an office like that for a while.
I don't think so.
No,
why not?
Hey, you got to start someplace, right?
Yeah.
Stay connected with us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and of course, brothersonlaw.com.
Hey, if you missed any part of this show or you just want to hear it again, go to brothersonlaw.com for all of our previous shows and all things Brothers on Law.
Are there parts that should have been yours that you just didn't get?
Oh, so many.
Like what in particular?
Should have been yours.
Should have been yours. Yeah. I came dangerously close to Jack Bauer in 24.
Really?
Yeah. I had one meeting left, and my agent said, "Look, man, for you to lose this job, you would have to spit in this guy's eye." Which is exactly what I did.
Yeah.
So I lost the job.
Was it left or right eye?
Yeah, I think it's man. The funny thing about my business is that when you lose something better always comes up. I've never really regretted not having gotten the job because it's always opened a door for something else. Or I look back and go, thankfully I didn't.
The power of positive thinking.
There you go.
Yeah.
Trust in the universe.
But Hollywood is a pretty fickle.
It's brutal.
Lady, right?
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
I'm one of the lucky ones. I've been for 25 years supporting myself. So, very, very fortunate.
Yeah.
So many aspiring actors out there. There are. Yeah.
And I have a friend who's an actor, and I haven't seen him in years, and I'm watching this movie. It's called The Operative.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen that movie? It's kind of like a Cold War suspense film. And I'm watching this guy play the lead role, and all of a sudden I realize that's my buddy, and he's got this, beefy, beautiful role in this very cool film with, other big stars, Martin Freeman, this beautiful, I can't remember her name, this beautiful actress, sexy, beautiful woman.
We had a client who was in The Patriot. I didn't even know he was in it.
It's a great movie.
Yeah, it was a great with Mel Gibson and
the Revolutionary War film.
Yeah, he plays a bad guy in it. And I'm going, his name is Mark Toogood, is his name.
Oh, I know.
You know Mark?
Yeah.
I was like, Mark, I didn't know you were in The Patriot.
Yeah. Yeah, so, but here we are in L.A., so, this is kind of the center for film still, right?
Yeah, it is. It's rarely have I shot here, oddly, but this is where it all starts and finishes.
Yeah, and I think that we're blessed really to have that industry here. I think it would just be strange if we no longer had movie stars and people involved in the film industry centered here in Los Angeles. I think that's really a centerpiece for our community here.
Yeah.
We're Larry and Rob Mandel, the Brothers on Law, here on Go Country 105. Do you have a legal issue you need help with? We want to hear from you.
Find us on Instagram and send us a message. Then tune in on Saturdays at 8 a.m. right here on Go Country 105.
Have you suffered or been injured by someone else's negligence? When you need a legal team that will stand up for what is right, won't give up the fight and obtain justice, call 818-886-6600. Mandel Trial Lawyers specializes in personal injury cases of all types. Whether it's a car accident, product or premises liability, dog bite, or a catastrophic injury, Mandel Trial Lawyers are there for you when the fight is worth it. Call now for your free consultation. 818-886-6600. Let the scales of justice tip in your favor.
So, do we need to move on, Rob? Maybe it's time for our next segment.
Yeah.
Max, stick around and chime in, okay? We always do a fun fact of the day. So let's say what we got. There's a basketball court above the Supreme Court. You know what it's known as?
The highest court in the land.
Good guess.
Is it a fun fact or is that a joke?
No, that's a fun fact.
Okay, so can you imagine those, RBG and the rest of them are going up there and playing b-ball?
I don't know.
I can't see it. I can't see it. I can't even see John Roberts doing that.
Yeah.
I think he's the youngest one on the court.
That's funny. I want more of that.
They're going to maybe challenge you to a game.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I can see Max going up there.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not a basketball guy.
You look fit.
Football was
yeah, there you go.
Okay, I can see that too. Yeah. All right, so let's play a little game of true or false. If you did, we'll try this one out. It's usually a crazy law. Let's see. In Kentucky, a woman cannot marry more than 3 times. Is that true or false?
What do you think? I say that's true.
You say it's true. Max, what do you think? Kentucky.
Wow.
3 times.
You're a woman?
I don't know.
I mean, none of these laws, these wacky laws, are enforceable. They're all unconstitutional.
But they're still on the books,
They're still on the
apparently,
books.
Rob.
Yeah. What do you think?
Not a movie. I'm going to say false.
Okay. I'm going to say true.
Oh my gosh, it's
Wow.
true.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ladies,
Yeah. Well,
if you're frequently a divorcee, do not go to Kentucky.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully, third time is the charm.
Yeah.
So let's check our Mandel message box, Rob, and Sue has a question for us.
Sue has a question. I think it's Vanessa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Vanessa from Van Nuys.
Hey, this is Vanessa from Van Nuys. My car that I purchased a year ago was used from a lot, and I purchased the extended warranty as well. The car is having some type of electrical issue. I have brought the car in 3 times for the same problem, and it's still not fixed. Does the lemon law apply to used cars? Can I sue the manufacturer or the car dealership?
What do you think? What do you think? Can you help Vanessa out with her car that is in the shop for the same problem 3 times?
Yeah, it's not a new car, but there are exceptions. She bought a used car, and if you have an extended warranty, apparently that helps for the lemon law. And, it doesn't matter. 3 times, it's not actually how many times, it's whether or not you've made reasonable attempts. So we don't handle lemon law cases, but that's my general understanding. So, yeah, I think it would apply under these circumstances. And, yeah, she should go forward with it.
But how do you I can see the lemon law helping someone who bought a brand new car. And you can't get this car fixed, and you keep going back to the shop. But now you got to talk about a used car. How do they replace a used car under the lemon law?
I think you get the value of the car. And also, interesting fact is that the attorney who handles it, the manufacturer or the car dealership has to pay the attorney's fees. So they should go online and look for a lemon law.
And they can call us and we'll find a lemon law lawyer for you.
Exactly.
We know a lot of people out there.